Previously on Rebellion Gaia.
Can I dispel this darkness and imbue you with sight?
I am Rudy. I'm sorry you can't remember anything else yet.
One walked away from this. I feel him.
My lords! We've discovered the trail south-southwest of the grass site.
Wow, you can see them too? I thought only me and my brother could see them.
A host of troopers await you, bound for Westminster Castle.
Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the rebellion.
The Sea Shepherd is ready to depart to Epstein Island. Are you ready to bring the children back to safety?
What the cracko did you just tell him? You're a spy!
The party proceeds to take all the children home. The town is delighted by their return. Sig, Lucy, and Rudy then return to the sewer base, eager to speak with Sergeant J about Dan Dix. Dan Dix is forced to wait outside.
What have the Sky People done to my mind? It's not fair.
Aloft elsewhere.
Lord Archon. Salutations. Darken. Enlighten them.
During the Falcon 1 attack, somebody or something chopped into our computer system and spawned phantom blip signals on our sensors, making it appear like an aerial attack. Concurrently, the engines and weapon systems aboard were also sabotaged by persons unknown.
Unknown. Clearly it must be Initiate 108. Your swooning over him has clouded your judgment.
If this is about my fruit guy...
Quiet! You have two other fruit guys.
But they couldn't peel a banana between them.
How exactly do you peel a banana? Between two grown men.
I'll peel you both like bananas and display you as flags on my new ship.
Shut it! Oh, you can kiss your new castigator goodbye.
Okay, sorry, my lord. As I was saying before being so rudely interrupted, thank you, Malik, thank you, Revan, always a pleasure. The curious conduct of Initiate 108 means he is our prime suspect. However, our systems up here could not have been chopped from the Falcon alone. The signal may have originated here, in Zion.
An accomplice? Or a greater force? A traitor!
Aliens or artificial intelligence?
Shut up, Ollie!
No matter the true cause, Initiate 108 now possesses the means to regenerate his memories. A comm unit to contact us. What news avails in time may better our conclusions.
So just sit and wait. That's your strategy, Admiral.
No. Well, yes. Yes. For now.
Being so close to his home, Rudy decides to split off from the party.
Lucy, why?
Lucy and Rudy go to the farm. While Lucy and Rudy head to bed, Sig and Dan Dick sit with Ole by the fire, as Ole prepares a ceremony. Bursting with excitement, Dan Dix can't wait to tell Lucy that he isn't a spy or a sky person. Dan Dix and Sig spend the night running to Rudy's farmhouse.
Dan Dix, we were both just afraid. I promise.
Afraid? Afraid I was a sky person? Well, guess what, Lucy? I'm not a sky person. I'm a war orphan, just like you. Forget it. I remember things now about the sky people. We need to get back to Jay and tell him what I know. Hey, do you think this is funny, Watchers?
Dan Dix,
Let's just go. I need to tell Jay what I remember. Excuse me, are you General Berwick? I am Dan Dix with Rudy, Lucy and Sig. Jay sent us to see you.
Yes, I'm Berwick. Follow me. I have something to show you all.
Dandex proceeds to tell General Berwick everything he knows about the Sky People. Tactics, hardware, training, how to beat them. The squad then camp for the night, taking their rest ahead of the big battle tomorrow.
Never inject myself with mercury and all that crap. If I did, I'd be like one of those dumb chihuahuas.
The party arrive into chaos as the town of Sharon rises up from Imperial rule.
Public execution is not our way. This is horrible. No trial, no jury. Us rebels cannot condone these actions. We will protect the town from the Empire, but these angry locals are making that a difficult task.
Back in Zion, Dandex's disinformation is assimilated by command.
Send forth all legions to Fork City, chop, chop! It has already begun, my lord. The Lord's dogs have appeared to beg for their treats. Or have you come to apologize for doubting me?
Fruit born in the shape of Berwick's head has yet to materialize from your so-called program. So don't expect reparation for our words till it does. Palani!
Yes, Lord?
From whence did the calm originate?
Westminster Castle, Northgate Wall. The signal may be a trap, and the initiate could have been turned by the rebellion, who are using this as a diversion. But it's a perfectly valid theory if you just look at the evidence.
Shut up! Get him off my bridge! Cutting out the tongue of a man doesn't mean he's wrong. It means you fear what he might say.
Save your poetic indignities. We stand upon the precipice of victory, all because of my actions. You stand here in naught but sorcerer tropes, naked without your flames and smoke, hiding the visage of faithless rogue cowards. Each moment that passes, the chances of my victory fade like shadows in the sunset. Assail the rebels now, or you will spend the remaining years of your mercurial lives in the brig.
Yes, Admiral. It is a ruse. The chains of command do not decide my destiny. We must deploy to Westminster Castle. Palani was right. Just don't tell him that, or he'll never shut up.
You're lying about my parents.
With the party narrowly avoiding death at the hands of Revan and Malak, they join with other rebels to celebrate the sacking of Westminster Castle. The squad head north to the woods and set up camp for the night with a few of the other rebels.
I'm still shaking. I never thought about what a war would actually be like.
Who are my parents? I know you can hear me, you blue slops. Are you time travelers? Am I a time traveler? Who are you yelling at, kid? Nothing, Bix, don't worry. I was always busy. I was always made to do a task or a job. The constant flow of endless deadlines didn't allow me to stop and think of such a question. I never questioned my reality, not until she left me. We were both young Sky Trooper cadets. She realised the lie we were living before I did. She would drop hints to me, but I wasn't ready to hear them. She knew our leader Archon was a false god, but she could not tell me. Such speak would have you killed. She wanted for us to run away together, but she could not tell me directly, and I was not wise enough at the time to realise what she wanted. In ignorance and fear, I hurt her. I crushed my love, Sophia. She told me we had to break up, and she joined a different division. The last time I saw her, she said goodbye in a way of certainty. She knew it was goodbye forever. She boarded a Vimana and vanished from my life. into the long dream. Her unit landed on Gaia for a mission. They were ambushed by Kaipo, defending their sacred homelands. Most of the unit was killed in action, including Sophia. I think that's what she wanted. I lost her when she said we should part, then again with the news of her death. Losing her is what gave me the courage to leave Zion. Her sacrifice has served Gaia.
There's been a change of plan. See General Berwick at the north end of town for a mission update.
High above the war, Revan and Malik are about to render King Gaia to the Lord Archon.
Both of you were ordered to defend Fork City. Now, with control down and widespread rioting, it is all but lost to the rebels.
Hush! You Cassius Windbank! Had they submitted to your incomprehensibly incompetent commands, we would be less one king.
Okay, I'm confused. Who are you people? Are you in charge? Why are you wheezing so much? What the Greco's going on here? What's that foul odor? It smells like a horny dump truck in heat.
Your Majesty, I have wonderful news. And horrifying news. Which would you prefer first?
Horrifying, please. Might cheer me up and distract from the foul reek festering in your innards and this churning childish funhouse of deception you've built.
The horrible news is you are about to die. The good news is if you answer my questions, you won't endure an eternity of asphyxiation and oblivion. How knows you of the adrenochrome? Who turned you?
Everyone knows about adrenochrome. They advertise on TV. Who turned me? My wife last night while we were dancing in the ballroom. My nurse while she was giving me a sponge bath this morning. Take your pick. What the crack are you talking about?
Confess, land savage! Revan, burn off the land savage's eyebrows.
No!
Let's see you reinforce your clever witticisms without eyebrows to back them up, land savage. We've asked you questions. Now elucidate.
Look, it's hard to be taken seriously with no eyebrows for a start. All right, now, and you're probably not going to believe me anyway. So what the hell? I'm just going to say it. It was the Watchers.
You lie.
But what reason would he have to lie?
Your Majesty, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy oblivion.
Boy, I have a phobia about parallel dimensions! Well, who's going to replace the king now?
Well, we could select someone who says they're against the establishment and use the media to attack them constantly to convince people he's on their side. could just incinerate them.
I vote incinerate. All in favor say incinerate.
Incinerate!
The incinerates have it, my lord.
Excellent. If the Watchers did indeed inform the king, they may have informed others. Others whom needs reminding with the searing heat of fierce kiss. Lest they start having ideas of their own. Prime the Vanessa cannon.
We have no idea how powerful it is yet, my lord.
Then we're about to find out. Make sure there's lots of cameras rolling. I don't want to miss anything. And what was he saying about my smell? Do I have a smell? No.
Come on then, you fancy a throw down, hey? You suck! Come on then, you fancy a throw down, hey?
The Sky Troopers are in retreat. Now is our time to strike.
Come on then, you fancy a throw down, hey?
The Watchers must have done this.
We are Rhythm and Algo. There is little time to explain. Solomon has sent us. You all must survive today. Follow us if you want to live.
This is strange, but let's follow them.
Be on guard, squad. I don't trust that they suddenly want to talk to us.
Who is this Solomon that sent them?
Strange. Are they ghosts?
Vanessa cannon primed.
The Vanessa cannon is primed, sir.
Awaiting target orders.
The computer is awaiting target orders, sir.
Yes, thank you, ladies. Computer! Target Fork City!
Targeting.
Targeting the city, sir.
Target locked.
Locked on target, sir.
Yes, thank you, ladies!
Darken! Leave them alone!
But it's redundant, sir. They're just repeating what the computer says.
I know! It gives them something to do.
Yeah, target.
Fire!
Fire!
Firing.
Firing.
Wait! Did we evacuate our troops?
Most of them, I think.
Well, I came here to see a show, so...
be incinerated.
Excellent work developing this weapon, Tarkin. Truly awesome. No one will dare challenge our supremacy knowing we have these at our disposal. Sir, there might be a little bit of a problem. A problem? Just a teeny problem. What then? Well, you see, that device was thousands of years old. We don't know how it works, and that was our only one. And you didn't think this was worth a mention before firing the only incomprehensibly complicated ancient weapon we had in our possession?
Well, I was going to tell you, but Palani talked me out of it. Quite the contrary, Admiral. In point of fact, I told you not.
Palani! Revan! Well, anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. How's Palani? Oh, he's screaming and running around on fire. Revan, does he have to burn for so long? It's cold in here, and I'm going to allow it. Anyway, the way I see it, nobody knows we only had one of those weapons except the people in this room. Revan? The fear of what this bomb can do will be more powerful than the bomb itself. Which is why we will point the finger directly at the rebels.
Indeed, my lord. One set of images will be running 24/7 across all networks in a veritable feeding frenzy of fear porn. Whenever a commoner even so much as thinks the word Fork City, they will say unto themselves, the rebels did it. United we stand. Just like we want them to. The other footage of the real attack will be quietly disclosed to the kings, corporocrats, and elites. We'll ask them any questions, and if they have any, we'll kill them.
Excellent thought, Tarkin. Asking questions is very bad for business.
The pamphlets on the Fork's rebel attack have arrived, my lord. What knows you of the attack, soldier? The rebels did it, sir. United we stand.
Great work, Tarkin.
So is it cat first or dog first?
Or it's always cat first, but depending on the breed, you can change it around and experiment if you like.
We interrupt this episode of Corporal Chef to bring you a breaking news bulletin. It is with a heavy heart that we bring you this news. Reports have just come in that the entire city of Forks is on fire. We are not yet sure of the casualties or the cause. Oh my, this just in. I have just been handed a statement from the Ministry confirming that the devastation at Forks has been a deliberate act of terrorism. The prime suspect being the rebel leader Berwick bin el-Shabab.
The rebels did it. United we stand.
Yes, I'm Max. How can I help? It was unfortunate that the Sky People destroyed Forks, then gaslighted the public into believing it was your fault. We here in Lieberland have distanced ourselves from the rebels in the past, but after Forks we're thinking of rejoining the fight against oppression. The Watchers don't have a side. They serve their master Solomon. They are void of thoughts. They only obey. They are tools of Solomon. The people who know the most of this myth live out in the Sidonian desert. They are called the Knights of Sidonia, an ancient religion based around Solomon.
The squad arrive in Richford to the horror of the aftermath. Local rebel bases raided with public support, streets littered with propaganda pamphlets, while the TV repeats the narrative over and over again.
The rebel purge continues as 2 more rebel safe houses have been shut down in recent raids. However, the rebel leader, Berwick bin el-Shabab, is still at large. If you see something, say something. We will get through this together. United we stand.
Are you concerned about the amount of sugar in kids these days, but still want the full flavor? Then try the new Diet Adreno. Same great taste, half the children.
Now, more on the latest building collapse. You might have heard a few moments ago I was talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing. We'll probably find out more now about that from our correspondent, Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know. Details of very, very sketchy, very, very traumatised people that has hit them very, very hard.
Jane, you're reading the wrong page. It hasn't even collapsed yet.
Well, unfortunately, I think we've lost the line with Jane Stanley.
New data shows that wearing 2 masks is better than 1. So next time you're neck and pingers and shelf and dexies, ask yourself, do you want to be in this crowd or this crowd?
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
Rachel, have you compiled this week's reports? Yes, Mr. Buffett, here you go.
Oh, Mr. Buffett, your new suit, it matches mine.
Great minds think alike, Monica. Monica has wanted my desk since the beginning.
Oh, Rachel, that Building 7 release form has Side A filled out instead of Side B. Everyone in requisitions knows that you can file a 420 on a Building 7 release from using both Side A or B, but Mr. Buffett doesn't know that.
Great save, Monica. It's staff like you with a keen eye for detail that has allowed our firm to become the world leader in hamster wheel manufacturing. Rachel, I want you to be more like Monica. But Mr. Buffett, a 420 can go on both side A or side B. Ew! Let's all get wasted and forget who we are.
So, Ross, tell us how things are going with your new girlfriend.
Oh, just fantastic, Phoebe. We have decided to formalise our union by registering our relationship with the state.
Ross. Phoebe and Ross are working together. Her question has ensured Ross will survive this week, but I wonder if Ross is going to repay the favor next week.
Wow! Congratulations, Ross. That's a huge step forward. Thank you. We just need to finalise the paperwork and force her to change her name. Then it's a happy union. Oh, that reminds me. While I was in the Imperial office, I picked up the forms to update my friends list. I need you all to fill these forms in. Chandler, because you're a NADOC, they gave me these forms.
Thanks, Ross. I needed to update some personal information with the state anyway. So, Joey, tell us about these documentaries you've been watching. They sound very interesting. Ever since Joey called my teal shoes green, which made me look so stupid, I've been patiently waiting for the right moment to expose his conspiracy absurdity.
Oh, they are great. I now realise we're living a lie. I've been watching the Spirit Science Channel, Collective Evolution, and the J. Myers documentaries. As the words fell out of my face and onto the group, my heart sank, and I knew my chance of winning was over. You think you know someone?
I let him walk my grandmother.
I was going to make him my best man. For this week, I'm voting Joey.
I'm voting Joey.
I'm voting Joey. I'm voting for Joey.
Joey!
The votes have been counted. Joey, you have been selected this week. Joey, none of us expected to see you here this week. Oh yeah, I'm just glad I made it to the top 6. Your journey ends now, Joey. Are you ready? Oh yeah, I was born ready. Bye, gang. Good luck.
Bye, Joey.
With crowd favourite Joey out of her way, Monica now takes the lead as we enter the final 5.
Looked like nuclear cloud, this like gray smoke, things flying through the street. And then all of a sudden it became dark outside.
It collapsed. There's got to be firemen trapped back there, though.
The 10-second collapse instantly kills hundreds of civilians.
Today, a young man on acid realized that all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration, that we are all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. There's no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we're the imagination of ourselves. Here's Tom with the weather.
Thanks, Bill. The Forks radiation cloud has now reached the Rothschilds' mainland. Do you have an immune system and back it up with plants from nature?
Yes, I do!
Oh, you do? Never mind. I was just gonna show you some new petrochemicals we've created. And we're now crossing live to Phoebe Hoodwink, who's on location at Ground Zero helping survivors escape.
Yes, there's a huge crowd, really thousands of people that have been running from...
The following reenactment is brought to you by Hill and Milton Productions. The events take place at Forks City on September 11th at 8:46 a.m. In the early hours of that fateful morning, the evil terrorists plan their attack. Oi, throw those babies on the floor.
They took the babies out of the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
Did anybody bring any jet fuel? I did. After taking care of the witnesses, the lone gunman then surrenders himself to the local authorities, providing them with his manifesto and signed confession.
Within seconds, the jet fuel had burnt holes through the solid stone wall. Minutes later, the entire city had pancaked in on itself.
The Rona 10 vaccine update now comes in a convenient fun pack.
And every purchase now comes with a free GIMP mask, valued at 200 gold. And why not take advantage of our new Try It Before You Buy It scheme? If you're not sure if the vaccine is good for you, just take it now and pay for it later.
You know, we stand. The Rona 10
Oh my,
vaccine update now comes
it's
in a
you.
convenient fun pack.
And every purchase now comes with a free GIMP mask.
It's not safe for rebels here.
And why not take advantage
Follow me.
of our new Try It Before You Buy It scheme? If you're not sure if the vaccine is good for you, just take it now and pay for it later.
We must guard against the acquisition of unlimited influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military.
It's good to see that at least some of you survived the Forks attack. I'm Vinny, from the East Woods, a proud rebel. My commander was captured by the Sky People when our hideout was raided. This house is our new local base. You are all welcome to stay here when you need to. The code word for the front door is Jivjago. You're free to come and go as you please. Well, that's a suicide mission. Berwick either hates you or thinks you're all gods. Right. Well, we are just struggling to survive in this new climate of crazy fear outside. We can't help. All I can offer are these comms and some advice. Armed with Vinny's advice and explosives, the squad goes undercover, posing as the corporocrat Adani Jr. in order to attend the Bilderberger Awards.
This is Obedient Parrot for CNNT, putting you second. Reporting live from downtown Richford, where the 666 Bilderberger Awards are about to commence. With me now on the red carpet is none other than the man who saved us all from the Rona sickness, the giant of the tech industry, philanthropist, father, your friend, none other than Bill Dawes.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Obey. But really, I just do it for the children.
Of course you do, Bill. Do you have any hot tips on who will win the Polluter of the Year?
I was hoping to win it myself this year, but I've been focusing lately on injections to get the pollution straight into the bloodstream, cutting out the middleman. But sadly, this type of pollution isn't counted in the awards, so I'll be giving my vote to Exxon Corp for their recent spill in the quiet village of Mayflower.
Thank you, Mr. Dawes. Now a word from tonight's sponsor. It's one of your companies, in fact, Bill.
This live transmission is brought to you by Kitty Cats. Need a break? Pat a kitty cat.
Within the Bilderberger walls, Dan Dix bore witness to the horrors of the corporocrats. Their fiendish delights for children and torture, emblazoned upon his mind, gave new vigor for his desire to destroy this place. Meanwhile, far away in Liberland, General Berwick has arrived at the People's Assembly.
And now our final speaker for this evening, General Berwick of the Rebel Alliance.
Greeting, Berwick, and the peoples of Liberland. We are Rhythm and Algo. We have been sent here to help you. The bomb that the Sky Peoples used on Fox is no longer a threat to you. The threat from the Sky People and the Empire is still very much real. You can fight without fear of that super weapon. Here are the Zion data tapes proving that they only had one of those super weapons.
My lords!